Alright, this is the hole we drilled that's going to be leaving the house. This is where your sewer pipes leave in the house. This about right here where you can see these fucked up lines is where we're doing the grinder station. Right here. Here's a reference. You got your 4-inch inlet coming from your crawl space hole. You got your 2-inch discharge line. This is a discharge line going to the street. 4-inch inlet, 2-inch discharge. So we're putting our grinder station about 8 foot from the house right here. We're going to come out. They're adding an extra lane right here in the road. So we're coming out straight and then we're going all the way down. I'm gonna, I guess, 45 it, 245s right there on that turn. And we are coming straight down in line with my excavator all the way to this green pole. So that's just a little reference. It's about 120 feet and I'm about to start right now. I'll give you guys another update in a second. Alright, well, we got the grinder pit in. See that little hole that needs to be finished drilled? That's where the 4-inch pipes leave in the house. It's going to go right into that little rubber gasket. Here's your discharge line. We're gonna run that all the way to the street. I'd say give me about 30 minutes. We'll be done. See you in the next video. Okay, now I got the hole dug out. I'm about to start throwing pipe in, gluing it together. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All the way down to the green pole. Yeah, buddy. It's getting cold out now. All the way down to the green pole. Yes, sir. Okay, I just finished up all the pipe. I got my check valve on. Make sure when you put your check valve on, the flow is going the right way. That's where we reduce down to 1 1/4 inches. That's where we're gonna tie our flexible hose into. Right here is where your force main, well, where our force main is. I stopped digging right here. They said it's about 3 foot deep. Right there, there's some sand that got knocked back in, but I was about 2 foot deep, and right now all that's sand. So you really do not want, I mean, hitting the force main is the last thing you want to do. I mean, let's be honest. You'll have to call the city out. You'll have to come and fix it, and they're gonna fine you a couple $1,000. I mean, you trying to do it yourself and save money and then end up getting hit with a couple $1,000, you're still going to be cheaper than having a plumber do it. But I'm sure if you are watching this video, you're trying to save money. Let's just keep it that way. But okay, we have our pipe coming down. We got our pipe coming down all the way. In all reality, you should just use the IPS poly line the whole way. But this builder, for some reason, he bought this system, and we just converted to poly down there right before the tap. You will have to call a licensed, not necessarily plumber, but a lot of plumbers don't even do it. But for the tap, you're gonna have to call around. Call some plumbing supply houses in your area. They will definitely be able to get you a hold of somebody that will do the tap. So I'm about to put a little bit more dirt under the areas where the couplings are and get those stabilized. And then I'm going to start backfilling. So always make sure that you stabilize your pipe before you fucking start backfilling, because another thing is, when you're using glue that's been in the cold or it's just old, if you go throwing dirt on this shit without having something under it, your shit's gonna come apart. I mean, that's all there is to it. But yeah, last thing we need to do over here for this sewer grinder pit is run that 4-inch pipe from the house over here to the fucking grinder. I got the 4-inch pipe right there. That's why I put 8 foot, because I mean, there's no reason to buy more 4-inch pipe than you need. So if you want, do whatever you want. Put 5 foot, 10 foot, 8 foot. Waste, not necessarily waste your money, but just do what you want with your money. But yeah, once I drilled that hole, stubbed the pipe through the house, push it back in there a little bit, then I'll be able to feed it into this tank right here. So that's all there is to it. Make sure you put a clean out on this 4-inch pipe, 4-inch clean out, and then probably to the right, above that hole, I'm going to drill for my electrical. I already got the electrical stubbed to the other side of the crawl. That's where my sewer line is discharging, is on the other side of the crawl. Everything's already stubbed right there, ready to go. Plumbing's done, electrical's done. So yeah, I'll give you an update once I get the electrical in, but for now I just want to focus on the plumbing aspect of it. Myself, if it was me, right here on this 2-inch discharge, that's where I would have converted to the 1.25 poly IPS. You might have to order the stuff if you don't have a plumbing supply house in your area, but try them first. Right here around, I got about 10 bags of concrete here in a second. Before I backfill, I'm about to bust open all this concrete and throw it in there, so I'll keep you updated. But I think this is the main thing people wanted to see, running the discharge. The electrical is very, cut and dry. If you don't know how to do electrical, then you probably shouldn't be messing with it. But you pretty much bring your electrical and conduit over to the box. This one, it's a cheapo, so you gotta drill the hole yourself and make it watertight, and put some fittings on it. So I'll keep you posted on that whenever I do that. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and get this video posted, and then I'll post an update video once the electrical is done.